Indie Mogul.
Welcome to Beyond the Trailers coverage of the 2011 Academy Awards, giving you an in-depth look at the top categories. And be sure to vote in our Oscar poll at indiemogul.com/BTTOscarVote, where one lucky voter will win a $100 AMC Theater gift card. Now let's take a look at the nominees for Best Director.
Darren Aronofsky, Black Swan.
Despite making his name as a film auteur, surprisingly this is Aronofsky's first Oscar nomination. A win here would not only validate that auteur status, but sure make Rachel Weisz regret dumping him and their son for Daniel Craig. Yeah! And Aronofsky's odds of winning are actually decent, which is a good thing because I don't think he'll be nominated for directing his next film, The Wolverine. Although seriously, how cool is that movie going to be with him at the helm? Audiences truly enjoy seeing artistic directors try their hand at mainstream fare. But come to think of it, maybe the Academy isn't too keen on the idea.
David O. Russell, The Fighter.
One can only hope that David O. Russell wins simply for the chance to hear his potentially outrageous acceptance speech. While Hollywood has long known about Russell's explosive temper, he had a fist fight with George Clooney on the set of Three Kings. It wasn't until someone videotaped his fight with Lily Tomlin on the set of I Heart Huckabees and leaked it on YouTube that the public became aware of how he worked. And when a director doesn't have box office numbers or critical raves to counter bizarre behavior, that director's career tends to implode. But word is that Russell has learned his lesson and mellowed, staging an impressive comeback with The Fighter. However, with all that in mind, it's more likely that this nomination is simply a gesture of forgiveness from the Academy rather than a genuine shot at winning.
Tom Hooper, The King's Speech.
Depending on just how much the Academy loves The King's Speech, there's a slim chance that Tom Hooper could pull an upset here. Slim, but possible. This English director has paid his dues working in television, where he also apparently mastered his craft. The King's Speech is a very well-directed film, beautiful in its simplicity. And if Hooper doesn't win, he'll still have been pegged as a go-to director for Oscar bait movies. He'll be back in this category, for sure.
David Fincher, The Social Network.
2009 was a very frustrating year for David Fincher, as his Curious Case of Benjamin Button was Oscar-blocked by Slumdog Millionaire. Yes, Fincher's slick, Hollywood important film was overshadowed by the little movie that could. Will the same thing happen again this year? His Golden Globe win for Best Director earlier this year puts momentum on his side, but never count your Oscars before they're presented. However, Fincher is lucky that the other films he's competing against are more noteworthy for elements besides directing. Therefore, if the Academy tries to dole out wins in a fair fashion, he might be the one who gets the Social Network's Oscar. Or Aaron Sorkin will. Damn!
Joel and Ethan Coen, True Grit.
The Academy adores the Coen brothers. Period. They have been nominated 13 times, ranging from directing to screenwriting to editing. And they've won 4 of those times, the majority for No Country for Old Men in 2008. Could they win again? Sure. Would it be very exciting? No. But since when has the Academy ever cared about putting on a show? And those are the 2011 Best Director nominees. If you're furious that Christopher Nolan wasn't nominated, I suggest you check out BTT's Oscar Snubs video by clicking here. And don't forget to vote in Beyond the Trailers Oscar poll by going to indiemogul.com/BTTOscarVote. There's even a write-in section. I'm Grace Randolph, and I hope you'll check out the rest of BTT's Oscar coverage.